Okay, solving equations quiz, page 2. Number 4, write an algebraic expression for 4 less than half a number n. So half a number n is half a number n, half an n. But 4 less than, people are really tempted to write 4 minus, but if you go 4 minus half n, it's really half an n less than the number 4. 4 less than means you need to subtract 4. Okay, number 5, simplify completely. We've got 2 terms. Remember, terms are separated by plus or minus, but only those that are not in parentheses. So this plus is in parentheses, so it doesn't separate the first term. This minus is not in parentheses, so here's the second term. Now I have to distribute this 1/3 times. Multiplying by 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3, and I think that's much easier to think of. So 1/3 times 12x is the same as 12x divided by 3, which is 4x, plus 1/3 times 3y. Well, can I take 3y and divide by 3? That's 1y, minus 1/4 times 8x is 8 divided by 4, so 2x, and this one is a little bit tricky. It's a negative times a negative, so it's a positive. 1/4 times 20, multiplying by 1/4 is the same as dividing by 4, and 20 divided by 4 is 5y. Now it looks so much easier. No more fractions. I just put like terms together. 4x, take away 2x. I'm left with 2 x's. And then 1y plus another 5y is a total of 6 y's. Number 6, solve the equation. Well, when we solve an equation, we want all the variables on the same side. So if I look here, I've got a variable on the left and a variable on the right. So let me get them all on the right by subtracting 3x from both sides. And be very clear, 3x minus 3x is nothing. That negative doesn't belong to the 3x, it belongs to the 20. So what I have here is negative 20. And what's on the right is negative 5x minus 3x. That's negative 8x. Now, I don't want to know what negative 8x I want to know what 1x is. So I divide that by negative 8. I divide this side by negative 8. And negative 20 divided by negative 8, if I put that in my calculator, negative 20 divided by negative 8, I get 2.5, which I can write as a decimal, 2.5, or I can use my magic calculator to go math frac, and that's the same as 5/2. So if they want a fraction, I can use math frac to get the fraction. Okay, number 7, solve. This is tricky because you've got variables on both sides, you've got fractions on both sides. What I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by 6, and look what happens. On my left side, 6 divided by 6 is 1, so I just am left with 3x minus 7 equals. On the right side, I have, remember, parentheses up top. This is really 6 over 1. 3 goes into 6 twice. So what I've really got is 2 times 2x plus 5. So that's 4x plus 10. How did I get that? I distributed 4x plus 10. Again, now this, just like problem number 5, I've gotten rid of the parentheses. Now I want my variables all on one side and the numbers all on the other side. I normally put the variables on the side that will make the variables positive. So if I take away 3x on both sides, that will work to do that. Okay, 3x minus 3x is nothing. I'm left with 7, and it is negative, equals 4x minus 3x is just x plus 10. Now I want the x by itself, so I have to subtract the 10. Subtract the 10, I've got x equals negative 17. And I'm done with the second page.